going on, YouTube? Salos, back with another video. Still sober today. Feeling pretty good. Really feeling great. Hadn't felt this good in a while. Pretty stoked this week. I accomplished 60 days of sobriety. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. It's the longest stretch of sobriety I've had, probably since I was like 16. I've always just drank or smoked cannabis or took like psilocybin mushrooms or something. Always doing something. And it just still pretty accomplished. I thought I'd be obsessing about using, but I've been obsessing about music a lot lately. Been reading, been drawing a lot as well. When I would draw while I was using, I just fucking sucked, and I'd get just mad at myself because I wasn't as good as I once was. Still not as good as I once was, but I'm progressing. If you guys are interested in seeing my artwork, I don't know if you are, you can check me out on Instagram. I have a couple posts. I haven't finished any like big pieces. I'm just working on stuff, so stay tuned for that. Instagram handle is just Salos116. I originally started my channel to show off metal releases, black metal releases in specific, but lately I've just been really burned out on black metal specifically. I know there's a lot of good stuff coming out, kind of falling behind just because a lot of it just sounds the same for me. And I was just getting really bored, and I fell in love with Japanese hardcore. I'm very familiar with the 80s bands like Ghoul and Execute, and the list can go on. I knew some bands from the 90s like Disclose, and some bands from the 2000s, but I never dug deeper underneath the surface. Like I could only name like 10 bands from Japanese hardcore scene in the 1990s, and now there's just so many. And it's really filled that void of what metal was doing for me. And it's just really surprising to me that people don't know about Japanese hardcore. I'm not sure if they don't know about it or if they just don't like it. But like we're listening to the background, we're listening to the Great Punk Hits. This might be one of my favorite compilations. This is definitely my favorite one that I own. But these two releases are definitely essential for getting into Japanese hardcore. The other one is Hardcore Unlawful Assembly. But like the band that's playing right now, Gizm, this was put out in 1983, and it's very fucking metal. Specifically, it's very like first wave black metal. And I'm trying to think of what came out in 1983. The Hellhammer demos came in 1983, but I'm not sure if the Hellhammer demos could have made it all the way to Japan from Switzerland. So I'm not sure what was inspiring bands like Gizm to be so extreme and so dark and so heavy and fucking weird, because like Sodom wasn't out or anything like that. Maybe the Sodom demo was out, but nothing other than that. Who the hell knows if fucking German demo made it all the way to Japan either. So definitely give the Japanese band credit. But this stuff just fits so perfectly in the metal stuff, and I think people would really like this stuff. Before I keep rambling, the first release I have to show you guys, this is the Mob's Astral Body. This is a bootleg. I do own the 7 inches, but this is the version I've been listening to, just because I don't have to flip them. And also, this is a compilation of their Projection of Astral Body EP and their Diablo Diabloism EP that came out in 1983. The Ashes Vlll one came out in 86 or 85, I believe. But this is a personal favorite for me. They're not as raw as some of the other bands, or as strange as like Gizm. But the thing that I really love about this thing is the fucking solos. The first time I heard this, just the hair on my arm stood up. And it just blew me away. Very new wave of British heavy metal inspired. At least that's what I hear to my ears. Some Discharge in there maybe. I'll see like this. But I came to this release later. Like I heard the Execute first, Black and Nose. But this thing is just classic. This is a release that, for me personally, when I listen to the 7 inches, I just flip over and over and over again. And I get goosebumps every fucking time. I've never had a fucking release do that for me. There is a few that have done it for me, but this thing, oh my god. I don't believe in a god, but if there was, thank God that this thing exists. But Mob, Astral Body, you can get this for like $5. You need this. You need this. Stick to what you can. The release that came out in 1986. This is LSD with Gas Blast. This came off of the tail end of bands like Cool, a later band, late 80s. Fucking the riffs are just great on this thing though. This thing is just awesome. I believe this is their second release. This is a bootleg. I can show you guys the cover. But I really love the riffs on this. This is pretty melodic as well. Definitely a heavy metal influence on this thing. They started the Burning Spirits hardcore, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But LSD is one of the best hardcore bands out there. This just came on black vinyl. Insert. Yeah, this is the labels off the original one, if you can see that right there. But LSD, definitely an essential band if you're trying to get into Japanese hardcore. Just fucking awesome shit. I'm really glad to own this thing. The next band, more raw than the other bands. I don't want to call them a Discharge clone, but Discharge was definitely their fucking idol. Just calling them a Discharge clone would be fucking, would be disrespecting them. I fucking love their guitar sound. I forgot to mention who this is. This is fucking Confused with Nuclear Assaults. Man, this thing is just so raw. Well, maybe not that raw, but for 1984, this thing was kicking ass. I really don't know what else to say about this thing. Confused inspired a lot of Japanese hardcore bands after them. This is on red vinyl. Big inspiration for bands like Blue, fucking Guy, G-A-I. Another fucking essential. If you're into hardcore just a little bit, listen to this fucking thing. It's not as traditional, heavy metal inspired as the other releases, but maybe just darker than the other two releases that I showed. But Confused is a fucking awesome release. Yeah, it's just awesome. I don't know if I showed the back. I love the high contrast photos. A lot of bands in the Japanese scene do that. There's a lot of similar things with Japanese hardcore and black metal. It just really blows my mind. Now that's it for the Japanese releases. I won't torture you guys anymore. The next one. This is Addicts with Sonic Max. If you guys have listened to Addicts before, you would know that they're like an atmospheric, deep type band. But this for Addicts is like monotheist Celtic Frost. It came out like 15 years later or some shit. It is definitely still Addicts, but I don't like using the word progressive, but they definitely went a different style when they approach this. This is a gatefold. I really love this gatefold as well. And on the back, you can see that guy right there. No gods, no masters. But Addicts and Celtic Frost really remind me of each other. If you think about Addicts and their Spire Lake recordings, it's like Hellhammer. And you think about Arise and Monolith, it's like Morbid Tales, to Megatherium and Emperor's Return. It's just a slight progression. And then they stopped, and then they put out another detrimental album into their discography. And that is Addicts with Sonic Mass. I'm getting too ahead of myself. That Addicts came on red vinyl as well. Cheap release. You should get your hands on it. And I was mentioning Celtic Frost. So what do we have here? We have Celtic Frost with Monotheist. This is the box set that came out in 2010. This came out in 2006. Show you the back of it, which is insane. Got a little right in the side. This thing is very flimsy. This thing is pretty beat up. But I do have a couple copies of this album. You can see I got fucking Vanity Nemesis hidden in here because I don't want to look at it. My dad, his favorite band is Celtic Frost, so no wonder why I love them, right? He told me about when Cold Lake came out. He was all super stoked when To Megatherium came out. He had the version with the insert, and on the bottom right hand corner it said, "Coming soon, To Megatherium and Necronomicon." And to me, I didn't mean to say To Megatherium, I meant to say Into the Pandemonium and Necronomicon. So he goes to the record store all stoked, looking forward to getting Necronomicon. And what did he get? He got fucking Cold Lake. Still can't believe he gave Tom to that. Fucking Tom D. Warrior is both of our heroes. But he went to go buy it at our buddy's record store, and my buddy was telling me about it, and he said that he cried when the record came out. Fuck, man, I would cry too. I don't want to talk shit on him, but yeah. But I have a couple copies of this. 2010. This is the 2017-16 reissue. So a slight color variant. This is a gatefold as well. This one is just on black vinyl. This does have printed in their sheets. Everybody should have this. But this is the one that came with the box set. And this one is the picture disc. Just set that right there. So the picture disc. The sign. The final picture disc. So I did have some more stuff to show you guys, but I'm fucking hungry. It's time for me to go eat dinner. But you guys can like, subscribe, you guys can dislike, unsubscribe, whatever the fuck you guys feel like. But thanks for watching my video.